Marketing gurus love complicated funnels, webinars, tripwires, upsells, endless sequences. They make it sound like you need all of that to make your first sale. Well, you don't. Complexity is the enemy. You can sell with one page. Sales message at the top, checkout button at the bottom, or sales message on the left, checkout at the right. In this video, I'm showing you how to build a one-page order form funnel in System.io that gives buyers everything they need in one place. No extra clicks. Just a clear path from I'm interested to I just bought. Now let's build. I'm Keela, and this is video 6 in my free digital product toolkit series. By now, you've built your product, connected your domain, set up payments, fixed your email deliverability, and learned how to communicate with your subscribers. It's time to put it all together with a funnel. This isn't the 3-page funnel we built in video 1. This is the streamlined version. One page, one goal, get the sale. I'm walking you through the setup, including the critical page type choice that most beginners get wrong. Let's build your one-page funnel. First, you start by logging into your System.io account, going to Sites in the top navigation menu, then Sales Funnel, and you click on Create in the right-hand corner and name your funnel. I'll name mine 30-minute meal prep guide. You're going to select your funnel domain. I'll use my custom domain. And for your funnel goal, you'll choose sell because you're selling a product or service. And you're going to select your currency and then click Save. Now click on the name of the funnel you just created. Here, System.io automatically loaded an order form and a thank you page. In video 1 of this series, which is the 3-step funnel method, you would have clicked on Add Step and added a sales page. But for this particular funnel, the order form and the thank you page is exactly what we need. Why? Because an order form can look like a sales page, but it has the credit card elements built in. But on a sales page, you're unable to add payment elements. So you're going to click on order form and select a template. Now you can do 2 things here. If you have a warm audience, you can choose a template that allows you to give basic details of your product and then have the payment details on the left or on the right. So in this case, you just have basic details of your product here and then the payment details on the right. But if you have a cold audience, you'd want to pick a template that has most of the elements you need for your copy. So you'd have the sales page at the top and the payment details at the bottom. Okay, let's try this template here. Now this looks perfect. And we have the payment details at the bottom. So let's close this and select this template. Of course, you're going to rename your order form. And your URL path extension. And then click Edit Page. If you'd like a more detailed walkthrough of the System.io page builder and the various elements, how to change fonts and colors and text, how to add and delete different elements, you can go to my Simple Digital Product Tools playlist. And you can go to episode 6 for more detailed walkthrough on creating a funnel, setting up System.io, or creating an opt-in page. But for now, I'll go through this process pretty quickly. So you'll want to delete the navigation menu at the top because you don't want them navigating away from your sales page. And then we're going to put in the headline that ChatGPT helped us come up with. We're going to paste it here at the top. Let's increase that font size. And let's go for the subheadline, which we'll put here. Decrease that font and the line height. Next thing we have is the opening. So we have the perfect section for that here. And then here we can put an image of the product. So let's swap that out. And then as you scroll through, you have the different sections here that you can customize. So let's see, ChatGPT gave us a section for the problem, the solution, what's inside, who this is for. So we can probably put the problem here in that section. The solution can go here. Here's what's inside can go here. You have some testimonials you can add here. If you wanted the who this is for section, of course, you can just go here and add some columns to put the information there. And then you'd put in the text boxes, just to give you a quick example. This is talking about bonuses. You can add those in, or you can delete the entire section if you don't need it. There's a guarantee, and then here at the bottom we have the payment information section, which would not be visible on the sales page if we were using that particular page type. And then as you notice here also, because we're on the order form, we have the option of adding payment buttons, payment methods, customer types, offer price, an agreement, an order bump. We already have our payment button here, so let's see what the order bump would look like on the page. Okay, put it here at the top. We can move it down if we wanted to. And let's see, you can also add a coupon. So let's see what that looks like. It added it here at the top, so we can move that down as well. Of course, you'd want the coupon to be before the order details, so you have your coupon there. And then at the bottom, of course, you'd ensure you put in your privacy policy and your terms and conditions. And the great thing about this one-page method is that everything is on one page. So once they read and they've made a decision to purchase, they can enter their payment details on the same page, rather than clicking through and going to another page and something possibly going wrong, and then they change their mind. Once you've customized the page to your liking, you've changed your fonts, your colors, everything is where it should be. You're going to go to the mobile version to preview it, to ensure it looks the way you'd like for your customers to experience it. And any changes that you need to make, you'd make it here in the mobile version. For example, the subheading here is larger than the heading. We could reduce that here. And then increase it here. And those changes would only take effect in the mobile version. So you'd scroll through and make sure everything else looks the way you want it to look. And then, of course, you take a look at it in the desktop version as well. And then you'd click Save and Exit. Another important part of the order form is to tell the page how much to charge. So you're going to have to go through the process of selecting your pricing plan, whether it's going to be a single payment or a specific type of plan. You'll also need to load your resources. So in this case, our offer type is a digital product. See, it says here, price plans and resources a customer can access after purchase. But we won't go through all of that in this particular episode. If you'd like a more detailed walkthrough, you can go to my Simple Digital Product Tools playlist, Episode 8, Create a Funnel for Digital Products. Now, if your product is a deliverable, the next page is where the magic happens. This is the thank you page. So you're going to click on thank you page, and we're going to scroll through and look for a suitable template as we did for the order page. Let's go with this one here. We're going to rename our page and our URL path extension, and then click Edit Page. We're going to remove the navigation at the top. And let's see what copy ChatGPT gave us for this. So this is our headline here. And our subheadline. Then here's where you'll give them some instructions on what happens next. Here you can do a video, a thank you video, or a welcome video, depending on the product that you're offering, or you can put a photo of yourself. And this button here is where we would deliver the product. So we'd go here and change this to say download file. Then we're going to upload our file, which in my case is my meal prep guide. Insert it there. You can customize the button, so we're going to change this to say download now. And you can change the color, the font, so that it falls in line with your branding. Once the customer submits their payment details and they're directed to the thank you page and click download now, the product will be delivered. You also have the option of delivering the product via email. You do this by setting up an automation rule to send an email with a link to the product. Don't forget this step, or else the customer will pay and get nothing. If you'd like a more detailed walkthrough on how to set up email automations, you can visit my Simple Digital Product Tools playlist, Episode 7, Set Up an Email Campaign in System.io. You'll review this the same way in the mobile version to ensure that it looks the way it's supposed to look. And also in the desktop version, once you're happy with everything, you click Save and then Exit. Don't forget to test your funnel to ensure that it works. I won't test the order form because I don't have a payment gateway set up. But we can test the thank you page to ensure that the product gets delivered once they click on the download now button. So we click on View Funnel Step. Let's click on Download. And there you go. The product was downloaded successfully. So we know for sure that that worked. And that's it. You now have your complete one-page funnel with your order form and your thank you and/or delivery page. You're now ready to sell. If this just simplified your entire launch strategy, hit that like button. Share this with someone you know it could help, and drop a comment. Are you going with the one-page funnel or the full 3-page setup from video 1? I want to know which approach you're taking. If you want the complete roadmap that covers every step you need to take from idea to ready for sale, grab my free digital product launch roadmap. The link is in the description. And if you're ready to go deeper into the strategy that turns one product into consistent income, check out the digital product launch formula free training link below. You've now completed the free digital product toolkit series. You have everything you need to launch. The only thing left? Actually doing it. Go build. I'll see you in the next series.